Hello dear friends, we just had the most incredible week at the American Southwest, exploring some stunning national parks and landscapes, and I cannot wait to share my experience with you. In this episode, we journey through the magical Bryce Canyon in southern Utah as we hike amazing trails and enjoy an incredible scenic drive. Bryce is famous for the largest collection of hoodoos in the world. Hoodoos, the distinctive rock formations at Bryce, are basically pillars of red, white, and orange eroded by wind and water over millenniums, evolve into these formations that are called hoodoos. Since southern Utah is a bit of a haul from any major city, many visitors make Bryce Canyon part of a larger Utah road trip. Since it's a smaller park, some people spend less than a full day in Bryce Canyon. However, we recommend spending one full day here to really explore all that the park has to offer.
Bryce Canyon, guys!
We started for Bryce Canyon after a couple of incredible days at Zion National Park. 70 miles later, we went past the famous tunnels, which are gateway to the Bryce Canyon National Park. In this episode, we will share an itinerary to explore Bryce Canyon National Park under 24 hours. This itinerary assumes that you will arrive at Bryce Canyon during the afternoon on day 1.
Hello there. I have the beautiful America.
Would you like a map?
Yes, please.
Rest assured, this guide will help you cover all the must-see stops and get to hike in the canyon. So make sure to watch this video till the end. Let's begin. The first thing to notice is the park welcome sign. This stone monument marks the beginning of the northern park boundary. Interestingly, it is the park's single point of entrance and exit. It is 1 mile from the park visitor center. Next stop has to be the Bryce Canyon Visitor Center. Here you can check trail conditions.
They have given a very good map. 18 points in the park. We are at the Bryce Canyon Visitor Center. We'll just get some information about which all trail to cover in our limited time. Let's see.
Bryce Canyon Visitor Center. Here you can check trail conditions. Also pick up your favorite souvenir. We like to collect magnets and that's what we did. This is also a great time to ask rangers any questions that you may have.
And animals. Bryce Canyon National Park is home to the Utah prairie dog. The Utah prairie dog is a threatened species under the Endangered Species Act.
It provides a place for people to enjoy a scenery that they may have never seen before.
There is a great junior ranger program
I got my junior badge.
where kids get to take an oath to take care of Mother Earth. Although it is fairly easy to move around in your car, you can consider the park shuttle service in the busy summer months. It spans from June through September, when the parking lots are mostly full. From the visitor center, travel to the Sunset Point parking lot. This is where you get your first glimpse of the famous Bryce Amphitheater, a bowl-shaped area shaped by the drainage of seasonal rains and melting snow. From Sunset Point, you are going to hike the 1.5-mile Navajo Loop.
Our first target is Navajo Loop, and after the Navajo Loop we are going to end the loop at Sunset Point to get the sunset views from there. So guys, Navajo Loop Trail.
Its switchbacks wind between narrow walls of colorful limestone with views of towering Douglas fir trees and the park's most famous hoodoos.
Guys, starting the Navajo Loop Trail.
The loop has 2 sides, 2 bridges and Wall Street. Start the hike in a counterclockwise direction, so that way you descend from the steep Wall Street side.
So guys, whenever you're here, just after like 20-25 yards, there is a place where you have Wall Street to the right and two bridges to the left. We'll take the Wall Street because that way it is easier.
Guys, we are at Wall Street.
So guys, the reason this is called Wall Street is because of the, the tall Wall Street like structure, like the skyscrapers, only these are natural. So walking past the giant skyscrapers of Wall Street, Navajo Trail, what the name. The best appreciation of this whole place is the further you go down, so you get the whole the whole expanse. So guys, at the end of the Wall Street, this is how it ends, and then you have this slot canyons opening right up. So this is where I think the lowest point of the whole trail is. Guys, who would expect a tree right there? Nature finds a way anyways.
This hike takes a while, so be prepared with proper hiking shoes and carry water. At this point, just keep walking patiently until you reach the signpost marking the bifurcation. Keep left to the sunset point, while the right side goes to sunrise point, which we will cover the next morning.
So those are the two bridges.
Climb back up from the two bridges or Thor's hammer side.
That's the famous Thor's rock. Oh my god, incredible. This is just incredible view, guys, of Thor's. You also get to see the sunset from here.
We did it! Yay!
This hike takes a while, so be prepared with proper hiking shoes and carry water. After the trail is done, spend some time admiring the mesmerizing sunset. There are few hotels and motel options in Bryce Canyon City, not too far away from the park boundary, approximately 10 minutes. The Best Western and Ruby's Inn are both good choices and relatively affordable. There is also a lodge inside the park known as the Bryce Canyon Lodge.
So guys, we are making a really early start around 5:20 in the morning. So we'll go to the sunrise point or inspiration point at Bryce Canyon.
Get up early, haul yourself off bed and get to the park in time to watch one of the most magical views you'll ever experience, the Bryce Canyon sunrise.
So guys, we have arrived at the sunrise point. It's 5:50 a.m.
Trust me, it's an ethereal experience.
This is one of those wish list items checked. Sunrise at Bryce Canyon. Sunrise point at Bryce Canyon was scintillating. It's so amazing. Nature at its best. Make that extra effort to be here early morning.
Arrive dressed in your hiking clothes and have your backpack ready. As soon as the sun comes up, you start hiking down the trail at the direction of Queen's Garden. The Queen's Garden Trail is one of the best hikes at Bryce Canyon and also very popular. The scenery is absolutely stunning.
After the sunrise, you have to take the Queen's Trail that goes all the way to a hoodoo, which looks like Queen Victoria. With the sun's rays in the morning, this place has an amazing hue to it.
It is best experienced in the early morning shortly after sunrise for great photography and for much fewer crowds. Gorgeous, indescribable, truly beautiful view that really needs to be experienced. Make sure to have plenty of water. It is best to combine Queen's Garden Trail with a descent on the Navajo Loop from the Sunset Point and then travel counterclockwise, returning to Sunrise Point.
So we are done with our Queen's Trail loop, and now there is a 17-mile drive, 34 miles round trip. We will try to see how many viewpoints we can cover.
Next, head back to your car and cruise along the Bryce Canyon Scenic Drive. The drive starts from the visitor center and ends at Rainbow Point. You're best to drive to Rainbow Point and then stop at each of the overlooks on your way back down. This is because all the overlooks will be on the eastern side of the road. There are 15 vantage points along the Bryce Canyon Scenic Drive and each offers a different perspective of the park.
Mile 17 marker, Rainbow Point is the highest elevation at 9,115 feet. There is a nice little trail where you can walk for 50 minutes. That's Rainbow Point.
If you're doing the 17-mile scenic drive, we highly recommend stopping at Ponderosa Canyon Overlook, Agua Canyon Overlook, and the Natural Bridge. All these viewpoints are beautiful, although, in my opinion, nothing is anywhere as spectacular as the views of the Bryce Canyon Amphitheater from the Bryce Point. There is a parking lot at the Bryce Point, and you also can walk along the amazing rim trail here. We highly suggest to spend some time taking in the views from Bryce Point. So that's it, folks, from the beautiful Bryce Canyon National Park.
At the Bryce Point, what a wonderful way to end our Bryce Canyon experience.
If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. Until next time, keep exploring.